here for Wholesome Games. Yay! Let's freaking go. I almost was late, but I made it just in time.
Welcome to the 5th anniversary of Wholesome Direct. We've showcased 375 games, generated more than 1 million wish lists, and raised $200,000 for charity thanks to your support and excitement for joyful and uplifting games. Now, sit back and relax as we bring you surprise releases, world premieres, and so much more. As always, you can find the complete list of games on wholesomegames.com after the show. Let's get started.
Hey, it's Fow. Hi, Fow.
Hello.
How's it going?
Alright, how are you?
I'm good. I literally, I was eating breakfast, and then I saw there was, a couple minutes left before the stream started. I was like, oh. Oh, no. I was not ready.
Is this Power Wash Simulator but fall?
I think so. Leaf blower.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. My name is Kennedy. You can find me as Cozy K on TikTok, Reels, and YouTube. My little corner of the internet is a space where everyone can feel welcome and at home in the world of gaming, and learn all about the games that center slowing down and giving yourself a little time to just be. In our next game, you'll learn about a family story through scrapbooking. And the best part is, it comes out today.
Oh, snap.
Hey, Barry.
Hi, Barry. How's it going?
Hello. It's alright.
Heck yeah. I literally ran to get the stream started because I was like, oh my god. I was eating breakfast and at it was at 11:56. I was like, oh god. I need to start the stream.
Our once grand and glorious bazaar is but a shadow of its former stalls. But that's all in the past now, because we have you! Now, with that settled, allow me to show you to your new home.
I, for one, can't wait to see how that little farm changes and grows.
This one looks a little bit better than the other one
I took one
that I
step
saw.
in this town and just knew I had to live here.
You got guts taking on a tough job like that.
The scenery in this town is one of a kind.
Well then, I suppose I'll be seeing you around quite a bit.
One day, you'll be the most famous bazaar in the world, entertaining vast crowds of people.
That's cool.
You're taking a liking to this little town of ours.
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar.
Hello,
I don't
Wholesome
know.
Direct. I'm Kat Arcatelier
It's no
on
ball pit.
YouTube, blending my name
So
and the word
true.
Italian
So true.
because my
Nothing
channel
can beat ball
is like
pit.
my creative happy space where we get to really slow down and enjoy the simple things, from calming games to new and nostalgic treasures, or even glimpses of slow and relaxing slice of life vlogs to hopefully help you unwind or discover your next favorite comfort game. Speaking of which, let's keep things fresh with a brand new game starring a beloved bunch of vegetables.
Hi everyone! Welcome to Gourdlets Together, a building and fishing game set in the world of Gourdlets.
Oh, snap.
Design your own island and level up your fishing as you hang out with friends. Spend your earnings on upgrades and accessories, and make your island feel like home. Share your island with your friends and get inspired by their creations.
I love the cute art style for this one.
The Gourdlets community has asked for multiplayer for a long time, so I decided to go all out and make a fully featured multiplayer game.
Oh, snap.
So many people already say Gourd Morning in our Discord. Wouldn't it be nice if they could do that together in the Gourdlets world? Gourdlets Together.
In addition to
Vietnam
highlighting
game?
wholesome games during each direct, we strive to feature and support organizations that make the world a better place. This year, we're working with Serenity Forge to fundraise for Point of Pride. Available now, these shirts not only celebrate wholesome games and some of the titles included in this year's show. A portion of the proceeds from each purchase will go towards Point of Pride, a nonprofit organization that provides financial aid and direct support to trans people in need of health and wellness care.
Oh,
If you'd
heck
like to join us
yeah.
in supporting them, just visit wholesomegames.com.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. I hope you're doing well out there. I am Milady Confetti, and I love to share, talk about, and play all types of video games. That's cozy games, indie games, some horror in there, and also love yapping about anime. I love deep diving into game lore and talking about how those themes impact us as gamers. That sounds like your thing. You should come join us over at the Kingdom of Confetti. Now, grab your seat if you haven't already. We've got a release date coming up for this next title that's all about finding the perfect spot for everyone.
Hi, I'm Preeti, and this is my game Gourdlets.
Ready for another release date? Craft charming rooms for yourself and a variety of unique inhabitants, customize furniture, and share photos of your
Hi, everyone.
creations in this next game.
I still can't believe that the only only game Devolver showed the last time was Ball Pit. That's crazy to me.
When you got something
I still
big
can't
out
believe
your
that
hand,
Ball Pit's
you
as
know?
fun as it is.
Yeah, that is actually a good game. Like, it looks like it's just, like, another, like, kind of like, phone game type slot, but it's actually fun.
Hey Wholesome Direct, I'm Pink Umbrella and I'm a Twitch and a YouTube partner. I'm a bilingual creator based in Quebec, focused on exploring or making up rich stories. My community, the Umbrellas, loves singing.
Why
dancing,
is the
looking
audio?
at the latest mystery detective games, or simply cooking. My content focuses on nourishing your spirits while also
'Cause it's
providing
wholesome.
an umbrella for those rainy days.
It's
In
like
this next title, you
desynced.
play as a miniature detective searching for a stolen bell in an adorable stop-motion inspired world. Let's take a look.
I don't understand why the stream's having so much trouble doing the Wholesome Direct. I don't know. Duck Detective is also pretty cute. Oh, but this okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This looks awesome. Oh my god. That looks so cool. Like, you can tell it's all handmade. That's cute.
We've got plenty more games and announcements coming your way. As a reminder, once we finish, you can find the complete list of titles on our website at wholesomegames.com. Now, back to the show.
What if you didn't just play an MMORPG, but built the world, the quests, and the stories inside it? In Let's Build a Dungeon, you're the developer of a fictional online game, shaping the world, designing adventures, and watching virtual players dive in. But you're not just building quests. This is a simulation of the entire games industry, marketing, contract negotiations.
Oh my
and server
God.
management. Your tools are even powerful
The
enough
scope of
that
this
you can
went
design and build
so
entirely new games.
grew
And
so
today,
fast.
We're revealing something new. A co-op enabled mode where every decision is shaped by the cards you draw. In the Just Build mode, create your world together, unlock new upgrades, watch your heroes roam and your universe grow. It's a stress-free, cozy sandbox, designed around the fun of discovery and shared creative control of a huge fantasy world.
Honestly,
Wishlist now, and
the
let's build
multiplayer
something
version of
wonderful
that sounds like it could
together.
be fun.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. I'm Nimbly, and online I'm also known as your high femme comforting friend and lore keeper. My community, the Gardens of Phalia, is a space that I've nurtured for nearly 5 years to be an affirming, inspiring, educational, and creative haven for gamers of the soft and sensitive sort. Transform puzzles into furniture pieces to create the perfect home for your rodent friend in our next game, which launches today.
Oh god. That alarm sound gives me PTSD. I used to have that as my alarm years ago. And now I can't hear that sound without being like, ugh.
Monument Valley 3, as an experience, I feel like we're always trying to find a balance between meditative activities and relaxing moments, but also still giving you challenge within the levels. I'm a big fan of the town chapter color scheme. Very cute. Yeah. But also the fact that you can hold the sliding doors open. Yeah. And there are just like little characters hiding inside.
Yeah. And I love the character that is like stretching. So cute.
It's cute.
It's cute. Have you ever seen a character stretch in a game before?
Never. It's never happened before. Oh, I love sailing. Like I actually really love like bumping into the
It's
just
never
really
happened
It's
before.
like meeting the Monument Valley 3 companion for the first time, but it just really
I don't
feels
know
like
about
you're going on a
that.
trip, and can't wait for people to see it.
Wish list on Steam.
Wish list it.
Monument Valley is a good series, though.
We'd like to take a moment to thank these developers and publishers for their support in making today's show possible. From our team and our community, thank you.
Oh no, it's frogs!
What's wrong with frogs?
Zach doesn't like them. Also,
Zach's not
what
here,
is...
so we can enjoy him.
Heck yeah. So I don't understand why the stream is freaking out.
Stay tuned because we've got so many more surprise releases and world premieres still to come.
World premiere.
Hey, Wholesome Direct. I'm Atari. I love playing most genres of video games.
Now I
but
can
my heart
finally
lies with
actually
cozy puzzle
finish
and
my
cozy
breakfast. I
indie
still
games.
have
On my channel,
I still
we're
have
making
a waffle
and get silly all
that
at the same
I
time.
haven't
We're welcoming it
finished.
with respite in troubling times, as well as a reminder that anyone can be a gamer. So stay tuned because right now we have a major update
Anyone
from
can be a
fan
gamer.
favorite.
And that's a threat.
Anyone can be a gamer. Once per stream.
Exactly. Beyond that, it's too much.
I just wanted to give a warm welcome to everyone watching today's show with one of our official co-streamers. Thanks for joining us.
The snow was swirling when the city mouse arrived. We didn't think they'd make it far. But then something happened. The little mouse learned how to knit warm clothes. They fixed the stove and filled the air with the scent of fresh
I feel like I
baked
remember
pies.
seeing this trailer.
They brought the burrow back to life.
Seems familiar.
In the end, our doubt was put to shame. Not only did the little mouse save themselves, they saved all of us.
In case you missed it, this year we're fundraising for Point of Pride. You can pick up one or both of these shirts to celebrate the showcase, and with each purchase, a portion of the proceeds will go towards Point of Pride, an organization dedicated to providing access to healthcare and wellness resources for trans people all over the world. If you're able, please consider supporting this fundraiser by sharing the news or purchasing a shirt at wholesomegames.com.
Here in the Shire, time moves at just the right pace. Each day reveals new possibilities for curious hobbits. And every season brings so much to savor and discover. With the passage of time, the land changes, bringing new colors, new rhythms, and new moments to cherish.
Welcome.
Tend to your garden and bring life to the
I just didn't want to leave my plate up here.
Find joy in shaping a home that feels just
I don't want the ants. I already have been having ant problems.
Explore.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And celebrate the small joys that make each day special.
Oh, I've been seeing tons of stuff about this game.
On July 29th, the wait is over. Your Hobbit life begins. Every detail is yours to shape. And no matter the season, hobbits will always have time for foraging, friendship, and of course, food. Lots and lots of food. Welcome home, Hobbit. Tales of the Shire, a The Lord of the Rings game, coming July 29th.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. My name is Mriz, and I'm a queer cozy gaming content creator here on YouTube and also on TikTok. Cozy games have always been a huge part of my life. As someone who struggles with anxiety, being able to escape reality for a bit and immerse myself in these peaceful virtual worlds means everything to me. And I strive to create the same safe, warm feeling over on my channel. Grab a friend for this next title. As two cute pups looking for your human, harness the power of teamwork and friendship to get through eerie places and save the day.
Oh, snap. Oh, they're both so cute. Little puppies. Haunted Paws. Oh, is this a Thomas and Samaj game? Oh, you could customize your doggy.
Hell yeah.
Hey, this is a Thomas and Samaj game. I love how anytime we see a game where it's like, it's a duo, two-player thing, we're just like, oh, Thomas and Samaj could play this. Haunted Paws.
Hey Wholesome Direct, my name is Val and I go by Space Valkyries online and on Twitch. As a streamer and or writer, I love playing all sorts of games, especially ones that tell a compelling narrative or provide comfort in stressful times. Journey to save the tree of life in this next game, a hand-drawn adventure about the interconnectedness of nature. Launching today.
Hi, I'm Chloe and I'm the art director of The Guardian of Nature, and today is a really special day for us as it's the surprise release of the first episode on Steam. The Guardian of Nature is a magical puzzle adventure game, and it tells a story of how everything is interconnected in nature. You play Henry and have this unique ability to change in size, so you can explore nature above and below ground, in big and in small. Over the last few years, we have created Henry's world with its wondrous flora, fauna, fungi, solar punk devices, and the giant tree of life. So everything is completely inspired by nature. So all the scenes, animations, puzzles, and illustrations.
My face. They're constantly showing it on this side.
Thank you so much, Wholesome Games, for featuring us today. Check out The Guardian of Nature on Steam and enjoy the world we have created for you.
I'm Jemima, editor-in-chief at Patch Magazine, and I'm so excited to announce that we are back this year with another Wholesome Direct issue. If you didn't catch last year's issue, or you haven't heard of Patch before, we are a monthly indie gaming magazine, and our Wholesome Direct edition is completely dedicated to the amazing games you'll see in this showcase. Our team's been hard at work.
Yeah, currently right now, downstairs, the
So if you want to get your copy next month, no matter
air
where you are in the
conditioning
world,
isn't
head
working.
to patchmagazine.co.uk and
Because
subscribe
we have
for
like
all
two
the
separate
UK
air
time.
conditioner systems. We have one downstairs and one upstairs, since this is like the attic area. And the upstairs one is working currently, so the one I'm in right now is working, but the downstairs one isn't working, so it's like 78 degrees downstairs.
Ooh.
I'm kind of like, while it would be best to have all of it working, I am glad that the upstairs one is working for the stream, because I can imagine like sitting here for the streams and it's like 80 degrees in here.
Yeah, attic in Kansas in summer. Ugh.
Yeah.
That sounds real hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Kansas is just,
Hi, Wholesome Direct. My name is Jules.
It's weird with weather because, like, yeah, it does get really hot during the summer, to like hundreds at times.
YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram under the name Hi Jules.
But it also gets really cold during the winter.
That's
like,
not
negative.
weird at all.
Well,
That's most of the U.S. apart from the coasts.
Yeah. Well, it's all about like having, whether you have water nearby or not, like a good amount of water to help regulate the temperature. And Kansas does not have that. So there's no big bodies of water around here, so want. We're smack dab in the middle of the country. Ayo. I can't look at a cemetery game without thinking of The Graveyard by Tale of Tales.
Hey, Wholesome Direct.
And how everyone was so mad when that game came
However,
out.
I did used to stream a lot of really intense titles back in the day, but ever since I turned 30, I am really jet set on playing games that make me feel focused and relaxed. It brings me a lot of joy that I can create content that also makes people feel the same way, especially within the medium of beautifully crafted games. Which, speaking of, in this next one, make your house a home, no matter where the road takes you. This cozy game about self-discovery and decorating a space till your heart's content launches today.
Hi, I'm Annabelle, the creative director of Camper and Make It Home, a cozy game about organizing and decorating your own van as you travel the world. And today, together with Wholesome Direct, we are celebrating our release on Steam. We hope you enjoy it.
Meow.
If you're enjoying the show and you'd like to discover more amazing games all year round, visit wholesomegames.com to sign up for our monthly newsletter.
Hi, I'm Tatiana.
And I'm Max. We're from FuzzyBot Games.
Tatiana.
And our Lethal Cozy Adventure
It's even
is your
spelled
mission
just like
to
my
make the
mom's
future feel
name.
like home again.
Can't
Join
believe my
forces
mom's
with
on
a
this
crew
show.
of adorable robots that craft, build, and battle. Our game is out now. Enjoy our newest trailer.
Another day in the world of Linked. Sure, there are creepy combots lurking about, haunting you humans and your Unibot friends. But things are pretty peaceful in town, and there's so much to do around here. Materials to gather, neighbors to chat with, fishing. There's always a lot of that. And let's not forget about those biddy bots. I mean, how could you not collect them all? Sure, you'll have to go out eventually. Someone has to rescue those bots. Who else will upgrade your gear? Fine-tune your wire? Or get you the latest fits? What about building? You'll need someone for that. Or to teach you how to grow this, thing? Whatever it is.
But yeah,
There's
it
even a
is kind of
5-star chef who can
interesting
keep your
that
friends
it's
well-fed.
basically,
Who
when it
knows?
comes to like
That might be
wholesome
enough
game
to convince
stuff,
them to do
it's
some of the
usually
fighting for
either
you.
here's
The
this
point
kind
is,
of like
sure,
farming
you
life
gotta save the
sim
world,
type
but it
beat,
doesn't have to be right away. Until
or
then,
it's
there's
like
plenty to do in
here's
town.
this like
Hey, Wholesome Direct. I'm
kind of
Samantha,
repetitive
also
job
known as
that you can
Sophista
just
on
kind of
Twitch,
like mess
TikTok,
around
and
in,
YouTube.
or like
My
this
community
thing
and
where
I
you could
are
just kind of
passionate
like
about creating an inclusive space with a comfy vibe where we can
be
talk
freely
about
creative
thought-provoking
within like
games,
the
books,
confines
and
of the
more.
game or
And
whatever.
In this next title, you can craft the perfect omelet for quirky customers, and it opens for business today.
Here, choose one of these. This is right here. But it's not gonna be enough. Okay, put the cheese. Put the cheese.
Put the cheese.
Oh no. Principal Clucker's coming.
What? Oh no! This is. I love that the problem was that it's crunchy and not the fact that they just put a whole just squid on there.
I don't like my omelets country, to be honest with you.
I mean, that's true.
It all started.
But I feel like the squid is more of a problem. Also, why are we looking at a Nintendo DS game? Is it...
I'll get a job.
Oh, snap. For the first time outside of Japan. Ah, I see. This was, I guess, something on the DS that just never came out over here. For a second, I forgot what stream we were in, and I thought that it was gonna be like one of those like horror games that pretends to be like an old game. And I'm like, wait, no, we're at the Wholesome Games track. They're not gonna do that.
New announcement at the Wholesome Games Fest. Doki Doki Literature Club 2.
Yeah, basically, I was thinking like that.
Hello, Wholesome Direct. My name is Ari.
That's cool. I'm always
I
into
am most
re-releases
passionate
or
about connecting every person
first-time
to an
releases of
experience that they would
games
treasure
that
and supporting charities,
came out
indies,
years
and mental
ago.
well-being. Our community is about compassion, mindfulness, and simple happiness.
That
And I
video
love
game
finding
preservation.
inspiring and meaningful gems
Ayy.
while exploring games together. Gather around the fire and be part of a collective story in the next game.
And I like the fact that they actually like started off with just like footage from like the Nintendo DS version. That was cool. Oh my gosh, it's Calcifer.
Hey.
Wait, so you actually like type out some of it? Huh.
Hello, Wholesome Direct. My name is Vanessa, but you can find me online as Pleasantly Twisted on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Twitch. And my community focuses heavily on game design, game development, gaming preservation, and really just understanding why people return to the games that they love over and over again. But now that I've made my case as a content creator, get ready to make your case and fight for the future in a game about hope, justice, and people's power.
The river is a god, and they killed her. It's time for ordinary people to hold them to account.
They murdered the river?
A narrative courtroom deck builder, where instead of swords and spells, you play on people's emotions, instincts, and intellect. Become
Trauma
Queen
dumb.
and manage her team in a city of godmen and eco-terrorists, conspiracy theorists, and hacker CRSs. Follow leads and find witnesses. Don't let your team burn out. Card battles are conversations. Play your cards to charm and persuade, or intimidate and manipulate. Make undeniable claims to win your court case, or use smooth-talking rhetoric to strengthen your arguments. Choose your strategy carefully. The choices you make will change the fate of the city. Make your case and win the battle for the future. It's in your hands. Wishlist All Will Rise on Kickstarter now.
One last time, we'd like to take a moment to highlight Point of Pride and this year's fundraiser. We have 2 shirts celebrating this year's showcase, and proceeds from every purchase will go to Point of Pride.
Oh,
this
nice.
organization supports the health and well-being of trans folks by providing resources like gender-affirming garments, financial aid for surgery, and other gender-affirming care. You can support this fundraiser by visiting wholesomegames.com and picking up one or both of the shirts, or consider sharing the link to help spread the word.
Hi Wholesome Direct, my name is Artie, I use they them pronouns, and I'm a cozy variety and co-working streamer from the UK. As a trans and disabled person, I love wholesome games that tell diverse stories and give space to tell our own. In my streams, I love to explore these games, talk about accessibility, and share moments of joy with my lovely community. You can join us on Twitch at hey_Artie. Our next game is about a mysterious island, ancient puzzles, and a tiny gecko.
Honestly, we've had like a lack of frog games this year. Seeing the gecko just reminded me that we've only seen like one frog game. It's because they know
lack of frog game.
Yeah.
No, she's right.
Yeah.
What a
if it's a wholesome games, there has to be a lot of frog games just to spite Zach. So the fact that there isn't any is wild. No frog games.
What a
to spite
terrible
Zach.
lack from such a broad and storied genre.
It's so true. It's so true. It's because they knew that Zach wasn't here. They were like, oh, we don't have to do that this time.
Clearly.
We'll be here to see it. I have a coworker friend though at work who also hates frogs. And I literally was like, oh my god, what if I one of my friends also hates frogs. Crazy.
You pack your belongings toward a new chapter of life.
One of the ways leads into a state of satisfaction and getting perfectly packing from a trip.
The game is coming later this year, but you can play our demo for free right now on Steam.
So, share your moves with us.
One Move Away is a cozy first-person puzzle game about packing. You first play as Sylvie, a young girl in the 1980s, packing her toy trunk in her childhood garden.
You said 1980s. That says 1970.
Pick up items, rotate them as needed, and place them where they fit best. Sometimes you'll have to give them a little poke to squeeze out every bit of space.
Pretty sure 1975 is not in the 80s.
As each level unfolds, time progresses, changing both the environment
close.
and the items you handle. Object by object, you'll uncover her story. Follow the lives of 3 different people over the course of many years, and
Or
learn
I
about
guess it
them
could
through their
have jumped
various
back.
moving
Like it's
journeys.
like, oh, we start off with a level in 1980 something,
Play
and
the
then we go
demo
back to
on Steam
1970 something. I don't know.
Hey Wholesome Direct, List the Last here. I am a YouTuber and streamer that mainly plays a lot of nostalgic games from my childhood. I also love things like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, The Sims, you name it, we probably do it over on the List the Last YouTube channel. Anyways, get ready because it is time for a world premiere.
It's sad that they no longer do the whole world premiere thing anymore. They stopped doing that. No more world premiere. At the Summer Game Fest and Game Awards or whatever. Very cute. Amazing.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. Maybe I'm Teresa, maybe I'm not, but you can call me right because that's my nickname. My channel is like a day at the beach with all the sea, sand, sun, but keeping all the fun, where people can leisurely choose how they spend their time as I combine the world of relaxing gaming with lifestyle how-tos and reviews and take you on my travel adventures. On that note, our next game is a foraging adventure that's right for the picking.
Take a nice deep breath for me. Let's slow things down and reconnect with nature. Here is a new game to help you do it.
Did you guys put anything on your wish list yesterday?
And set off on your very own forest
Nah.
adventure.
Nah.
Explore the wilds with your camera.
I mean,
Learning how
I
to
just,
identify real
my
life
Steam wish
plants
list
and
is
mushrooms,
accessible through Windows when I was
collecting the
watching on
information
Linux.
in your field guide. Discover
It's
how
what?
to harvest them without harming the plant.
I can't really access my Steam wish list through Linux. I had Windows powered down.
I see, I see. Makes sense. Yeah, I always have my Steam wish list open, like my Steam open on the side, just in case I see a game that I'm interested in. I could just put it on there.
I also have like 200 or 300 games in my Steam library that I haven't played yet, so.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch in my Steam library that I would need to try at some point, but I haven't. Along with the 258 that I have on my wish list now.
Things aren't like they used to be. But I know city life was never for you.
I put from yesterday I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games on there.
You always had a keen eye. Seize the day.
One was the one from the Journey devs, the Sword of the Sea.
You can leave the politics to me. I just know
and
you
then
will do great things here.
there was one from the accessibility showcase that I got, Quest Giver, that looked fun.
With love.
Of course, the Sonic racing game.
I'll see you soon.
That one
more,
VN Night-esque
thank you
game,
to
Big
these folks
Walk.
who helped support the show. Your support makes it possible for us to highlight
Possessors,
studios of all sizes from all over the world.
that sort of like Metroidvania looking
It started with
game
Islanders, now we head for
that
new
started off
shores.
with the
Building
cartoon
on
with the
the beloved
professor
first
and
game,
his
we
class
want to
getting
bring
like
new layers to
absolutely
the
obliterated.
Without new buildings and updated scoring.
Neverway.
Take line of sight into consideration with the lighthouse. Add the mountain shrine up on a
And
peak
the
lined with
off
lighthouses.
port,
Or build an aviary
the
network between
official
islands.
off
To really
release.
shake up each run, unlock boons as you play.
Hell yeah.
Allowing you to modify your buildings or perhaps
Because even though they said in the thing, like for Steam,
to the
or
next
not for
island
Steam, for the Switch,
across a
it's
desert
also
aurora,
going to be
a stellar
available on
fantasy,
Steam
or
apparently.
islands that
So
literally rise from lava.
there you have it.
The combinations of new shores are endless. And if putting points on a leaderboard isn't for you, enter the sandbox and create cozy retreats.
But yeah,
or
Off
language
was like
This and more comes
a
with
free to
Islanders'
play
new shores on
game
July 10th,
originally,
with free content
but
updates to follow.
I think it was not
Wholesome
in
Direct. My
English
name is
originally.
Steven, but
I think
also
that was a
go by
fan
Spring Sins online
translation,
on
if I
YouTube
remember
and
correctly,
Twitch,
because I
where
think
play a
Mortis
lot of
Ghost
games
is
with a little mixture of storytelling. I strive to create a
French,
wholesome
I
and positive
think.
space where it feels
So
like
I
you're
think it
hanging
was
out with your
a
best friend,
originally
where you can discuss
in
and
French.
discover new fun storylines that will take you.
I'm pretty sure it was in another
set
language
sail with your
originally.
animal
So I
companion
think this
on our
will be
next
like
game,
probably
a
the
cozy
first
adventure where
official
you'll
like
gather, fish,
English
and
release of
farm
Off.
aboard a very special ship.
Neat. And then so far from this stream, I put the Story of Seasons game and that one game, Let's Build a Dungeon, because that might be a good multiplayer game. No. Super cute.
The town rises from the hills, bathed in the golden Mediterranean sun. Cobbled streets wind between homes with ivory-clad balconies. Flower boxes spilling with colour. Life moves at a gentle pace here. Neighbours gather in courtyards to share stories, and families tend to their gardens. The townsfolk shape the world around them, not with haste, but with devotion. What was once untouched land has become a thriving city. Now, as the lanterns glow and the wheat fields whisper beyond the hills, the city stands as a testament to its people. A place where every street tells a story, and every home has a heart. This is Town to City.
When we first saw this slice of life tale about getting to
Where
know
are you
yourself
playing,
better
Barry?
one day at a time during challenging times,
You can hear my breathing.
Yeah, I can hear you like struggling. I can hear you doing the tense breathing. Breathing heavy.
Ball pit.
Oh, you're playing ball pit? Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, this game. I wrote an article for this.
Video call loved ones to
I interviewed the people behind this game and wrote a piece on it.
as a video editor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Solve puzzles
And I played the
to unpack
demo
really granular
a while
belongings
back.
and rediscover warm and bittersweet childhood memories. Figure out life one day at a time with Alu in this story about self-discovery, hope, friendship, and grief. We are super excited to be with Wholesome Games Presents. Check out our demo and wishlist fishbowl on PlayStation 5 and Steam.
Hi Wholesome Games, my name's Yona, and it is such an honor to be a part of my favorite gaming showcase of the entire year. Now, my channel is not only about keeping you up to date with all the latest cozy games, but it's also a space where I get to talk all about my favorites. And I have a particular focus on games that are out on the Switch, and now Switch 2 as well. Now, since the first Wholesome Direct in 2020, the montage has been an institution that's introduced players to beloved games like Vember, Unpacking, and Moonstone Island. It's a great time to discover your next favorite game, but it goes by fast. So be sure to go to wholesomegames.com for links to all of the titles. And
that's why I have my Steam always up to try and like get all the different stuff. A lot of sitting by the campfire in this one. That's why the t-shirt had all the characters sitting around a campfire. It all comes together. Lots of customization as well in this one. A lot of games with the focus of customization. And packing. Oh, this game looks cute. Ooh, we got like lots of games kind of like GBA, Nintendo DS inspired, which is cool. Oh, a capybara! I love capybaras. They're so cute. Look how cute he is! And the little crow on top of the capybara. That game is too relatable. You got this, Barry. I believe in you.
Maybe. I don't have a great build.
Oh no. I believe in you, Barry. If anyone can do it, it's you. Oh my god, why does that tornado have a face?
Why can't tornadoes have a face?
I mean, it's that you have a point, but still. Oh, right in the cheeks. Oh my gosh, it's like that one mini game in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Thanks for joining us today for our 5th anniversary showcase. And remember to visit wholesomegames.com for links to every title featured. Even just a follow or a wish list can make a world of difference for your favorite game developers. And we'll see you again next year for Wholesome Direct 2026.
Crazy. I'll be 27 in Wholesome Direct 2026.
You're the youngest person in this call by like quite a margin.
But it still freaks me out. Time is going by so fast.
Yeah, you're so old, Anya.
I know, I'm so old.
27, God.
Ooh. Yeah, I know it's young still. But it's still crazy to me. I feel like it was just yesterday I was only like 19. Yeah, there should be another stream about to start. I don't know if they'll do it here or not. What the heck does this mean?
Ow.
Are they not gonna show the other ones on the main thing? Am I gonna have to find them? Because if that's the case, I'll be mad-o. Oh my gosh, hello? Can I please see... Here we go. Because next should be, oh my god,
Okay.
Oh, you did it?
I did it.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got a clutch fuse. Because I didn't have enough area damage. So I wasn't keeping up with the final stage.
messy. Okay, I'm gonna try refreshing the page because it was freaking out. Unless are they not gonna do? They're not gonna do it. I'm gonna have to find it myself. That's wild. That's crazy. Oh, better hide this. I don't want anybody to see what could possibly be in Twitch chat. Unless it just hasn't started yet. God. No, the thing has changed, so maybe I just it hasn't started yet. I don't know. Yo, what the heck?
Heartfelt narratives to
why didn't it
sins,
automatically
to
start?
Adrenaline pumping gameplay and beautifully stylized adventures. Whatever you're into, there is something here for you. Keep an eye out for this logo during the showcase. Whenever you see it, that means that a game demo is available as part of the Steam event running throughout the week. A huge thank you to our presenting sponsors, Big Blue Sky, and to our partners, Play Indies and Neon Naroshi. We will tell you more about them later on. Let's get things rolling with a segment that dives
Does
deep
it
into
all
the
look
power
good
of
for you guys
storytelling,
still?
starting with a journey through the harsh northern latitudes as you search for a way back to your loved ones.
Heck yeah.
Will Follow the Light is a story-driven, first-person adventure puzzle game about a perilous journey through the harsh northern latitudes. To find peace and reunite with his family, Will must sail across endless waters, face deep personal challenges, and ultimately discover himself. In this project, we aimed to make the walking simulator genre more engaging without altering its core identity. Our level design focused on immersion, atmosphere, and story, all conveyed through spatial composition and subtle guidance, rather than skill checks or fail states. Environmental storytelling was the foundation. Players navigate through emotionally charged spaces shaped by lighting, unique props, and carefully placed landmarks. With no minimap or objective markers, orientation relies entirely on visual language, things that naturally draw the eye and reinforce narrative beats. To bring variation and pacing without disrupting the experience, we introduced dog sled navigation and boat traversal. These transportation-based sequences create cinematic shifts in tempo, deepen engagement, and allow the world to evolve from open sea to narrow snowy paths. There is no combat, no constant deaths, and no traditional challenge. Each space is designed to keep the player immersed, gently led forward by world design and curiosity. We believe walking simulators can offer rich, varied experiences through intentional design in harmony with the story and the environment. Wishlist Will Follow the Light on Steam now and help us bring our debut game to the world.
With a gym subscription. That's what my brain looks like. Ew.
It began with a spark, an accident, or so they said. Secrets burned with the flames. Headlines told truths, or convenient
Is this
lies.
Are you sure you are making
his
the
name?
right choice?
His voice sounds.
Each child is a mystery. Each parent.
Does this voice sound familiar to you guys?
Trust nothing. Question everything.
It sounds like what's his name that usually plays like villains in
The state is watching you.
movies.
One more mistake and you are done.
Citizens of New Albion.
It's not sounding familiar to me.
Wake. Break your chains, for the night is dark. But dawn
He was
is
in
inevitable.
the Kingsman movies as like the sort of man behind
I've
the
not seen
earpiece. Oh, hi, Rolf. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I love ya. Oh my gosh, his name has completely escaped me. I have him like in my brain, like I know what he looks like, but I can't remember the name of the actor. But he sounded just like him. Rolf, did you put any new games on your wish list yesterday? Yeah, Mark Strong! Yes! 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 Rolf, you knew who I was talking about. Heck yeah, it's Mark Strong. I couldn't think of his name at all, but the guy in the trailer sounded just like him. At least from what I could hear. It was like, that sounds just like him. What the heck? I didn't, but my Google Fu is strong. Heck yeah. But it's not him. Yeah, I was like, it probably isn't because you would probably have to pay so much to have Mark Strong just be the narrator for your game. But it did sound like him. Long Story 2. I remember this game, the original Long Story. Vaguely remember. I never played it. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, I see, Rolf. Makes sense. Yeah, there's definitely certain games where it's like, I would be interested to see them, but I don't think I would play them myself. Yeah, I put some games on my wish list. I think like 7 yesterday was the amount that I said I put on yesterday. And so far I've put just 2 on today. Oh, what's this? Possible Anya game? Death and Phaeology. A murder mystery visual novel. Wholesome Murder. I will say we're no longer in the Wholesome Games conference, but it's still... I did think earlier that they were gonna have like a horror game during the Wholesome Games conference, because I forgot that we were in the Wholesome Games conference, and I was like, for a second I legit thought we were gonna get like one of those games where it was like, oh, it starts off looking all nice, but really it's haunted and stuff. And then I was like, oh wait, no, we're in the Wholesome Games show. What am I talking about? But yeah, this is the women-led games conference now.
Let's look at a selection of games that shine for their gameplay. Titles that bring innovation, creativity, and that special something that just
those headphones look cute, but anytime I look at headphones that have all that stuff on it, I'm like, I feel like that would also hurt my head a little bit.
I'm Katie Good, creative director of Triangle Pixels. I'm happy to introduce Unseen Diplomacy 2.
It looks cute though.
Unseen Diplomacy 2 is a spy game where you use VR to transform your living room into a real-world assault course.
But yeah, earlier they were showing a game that was originally only released in Japan for the Nintendo DS, and they were just releasing, or I think it was the Nintendo DS, it looked like a DS game to me. It might have been earlier, but it was around that time. It was like only released in Japan, and now they're releasing like finally in an English version and everything. And when it first showed like the footage of the original version before showing like the new footage, I thought, oh my gosh, is this gonna be like one of those games where it like pretends to be like this old game, but then like it's revealed that it's haunted or whatever. I was like, wait, no, this is Wholesome Games.
Minigame that can scale to the user.
Oh yeah, the Muppets Punch-Out game. The Samaj-coded game.
And people who are more limited and
that game from yesterday was awesome.
The game is coming out on MetaQuest 3 and Steam VR, so please go.
But yeah, RE9, that was so funny yesterday. The way that they introduced the RE9 stuff, they had like 2 whole teasers where they were like, yeah, we're definitely working on it, and we were all just like, oh yeah, game conferences doing that thing where they're just letting us know that yeah, they're working on it, whatever, and then they actually showed a trailer at the very end. It's like, wow, the jukes, the jabeats.
Maybe even fall in love.
Oh my god, that was amazing. That was honestly iconic.
Of the best summer ever in
You're gonna have to wait a bit longer. Psych! We just met until the end of the show. It's one of those things that like really hits if you are somebody who's seen a ton of these conferences, you know? Like, to know that, oh, typically, like, they'll say that and then you're still waiting a gajillion years to like see something. But this time, nah. They actually had it prepared. The jukes. Oh, that's cute. Having it like, it's like a Bonsai Buddy if Bonsai Buddy wasn't a virus. Or like, what were those toys? Like there was like toys back in the day. I don't know if they're still a thing where like you could have like this little, like it was like a Tamagotchi type thing, but then you could like attach it to another Tamagotchi type thing and have them like visit each other. And then they made ones that were like full on like multi-story that you could attach to each other.
I remember those. I don't remember what they're called.
Yeah, but that's what that kind of reminded me of. Oh, Rolf said, now if they ever do another Sorry Not Yet video for real, everyone will be disappointed. Yeah, because everyone will be like, oh, they're gonna tease us again. They're doing it again, and then they don't, and it's like, oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, another thing that was kind of sad earlier is I mentioned earlier that the air conditioning isn't working downstairs, so my fam opened up like the windows to get some air going downstairs, and I guess like the wind blew or something and knocked over our cup stand that we had, and so a bunch of our cups got destroyed.
Oh no.
So one of my cups that I've been using for ages is like dead. So now I'm, instead of using my cat cup that I've been using, I'm now using just my Hufflepuff mug that I have because it's my other really big mug. I miss my cat mug, but you know, nothing lasts forever, as they say. Yeah, well, for me, it depends on the side scroller. Like, there's some side scrollers that I've enjoyed, but it really depends. Because sometimes I feel like,
thank you so much, Vroom Vroom.
Not enough thought is put into it just because it's like, oh, it's just a 2D side scroller, and it's like, no, you still gotta make the exploration work. Yeah, time for some kintsugi, yeah. Yep, taking the different pieces and gluing them together with the gold to make it look even prettier than before. Oh my god, why is this in particular so much louder than everything else?
The golden gunslinger is here.
It is so epic, guys.
Here's through. Full cannon barrage. My time to shine.
So many games, not enough money. Though luckily, I am getting a pay raise next month, so I'm excited for that.
Hell yeah.
You heard that right?
Because the governor announced, like, did a new bill to, like, bring up everybody's how should I put it, like, everybody's, like, wages and everything. So, and apparently, like, the first paycheck that should have the change should be like the first, like, paycheck in July, I think. So I think the first week of July is when I'll get my new paycheck, so I'm excited for that.
That's awesome.
Wait, drywall eating simulator? Also, yeah, so true, Rolf. Dubstep in 2025.
Cozy foraging simulator called Out and About. The whole game is about exploring nature.
But yeah, I think I should get like a couple dollars raised to my hourly wage. So exciting. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
That's huge.
Yeah. I mean, any raise is good. So no matter what, I'll be glad for it. But I'm pretty sure I heard that it's gonna be a significant raise. Like, I think it's like by market value. So because of that, I should go up a couple dollars from where it's at currently. Because currently I think I'm like 16 something per hour. And I should, with this raise, I think go up to probably like 19 something, but we'll see.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Definitely very much needed in these current times.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I wanted to get a Switch 2, but I looked at all my finances and everything, and I'm like, I really can't do this right now. I mean, technically I could, but I'm trying to make sure that I save up my money when I can. Ooh, Rolf just said, I'm working on getting a publisher to take on a card game I made. It's tough, but I think I've got a decent shot. Heck yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome. I believe in you, Rolf. What's the card game? Like, what's the game like? That's cool. That's really cool. Wow! To see that person just go, I'm talking to this person, but I'm just gonna grab my book, and the person being like, oh, dang, guess I'll leave then. Okay, it's a pretty simple and abstract game where you have to play hands of cards that have numbers and colors, like Uno cards basically, and you try to get the best hand for certain goals in order to score points. Oh, it's a bit of gambling, bluffing, and planning ahead. That sounds really interesting. It reminds me, there's a game that's like Secret Neighbor or something like that. Where it's like the different neighbors have like different goals and stuff, and so each neighbor is like trying to get certain cards to meet those goals. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. But yee, heck yeah, Rolf, I believe in ya.
The team at Lucky Roll can't wait to see how you decorate with these new items, so be sure to upload your rooms to the community gallery.
I have another game they might be interested in that's an engine builder where the cards your opponents take determine what resources you get. Ooh. Yeah, both of those sound really interesting. If you do get it published, I would definitely be interested to see what it ends up looking like and everything. But good luck. I believe in your Rolf. It sounds awesome.
A little bit. Horror and intrigue and drama.
A Moomin mug! It had Moomin Papa on it.
Make sure that their designs and personality.
I love how I haven't really been commenting on the games themselves I've been showing, but I commented on this lady's like Moomin mug.
A lot of different unexpected musical elements that make themes feel unsettled.
That sense of intimacy and texture also services both the coziness of the game and also the horror of the game.
One of the coolest things to do is to be able to build the fun and people expect.
Heck yeah, Rolf. I believe in it. I believe in the dream.
So coordinated and hardworking and just so passionate about making Grave Seasons come to life.
Especially in such a small indie studio, game dev is a big learning process.
Sometimes folks have to wear a lot of hats. And so the very quick iteration and just the sheer amount of creativity has been really freaking cool. Really looking forward to players seeing like the little touches.
The team can't wait to share more with you, so keep an eye out for our next trailer. Coming sooner than you think.
A huge thanks to our presenting sponsor, Big Blue Sky, a studio that brings together developers from all walks of life to create games you actually want to play. And to our partners, Play Indies and Neon Naroshi as well. Now let's celebrate the visual side of things. From painterly art to pixel-perfect animation, these games stun with style. And we are kicking it off with a game that invites you into a relaxing tale told through beautifully handcrafted wooden dioramas.
Hi, my name is Miriam Teakley, and I am voicing Foxy in the upcoming game Widow.
Oh, it looks so cute. I love the wood art style that some of the games have been having.
My parents were really busy then, so they sent me off to stay with a distant relative who lived in the country. After living in the big city my whole life, farm villages just felt so small.
I love the little foxes. Oh,
no Wi-Fi anywhere.
Looks so cute.
I think a game like Widow is really going to be able to impact players in a really positive way, especially now with the world being as crazy as it is and everybody going through their own struggles as well. There's world struggles, but there's also lots of personal struggles. I think it's nice to have that place of escapism and somewhere that can feel really calming. And actually this game it could be close to sort of a meditation feel, I think, because it's so soft.
I want that little fox.
Nostalgia, and I always think that sometimes when we're having a tough time, thinking about your like wonderful memories about being a child and even funny memories, it can really just transport you, and you can like start laughing again or smiling again like how you once did. So I think it will really unlock a lot of wonderful memories for people in a wonderful way.
Oh, it's super cute. I love foxes. I ordered mapo tofu. Let's see if I regret going for a spicy dish. Heck yeah, Rolf. Heck yeah. No, I getcha. I've been like experimenting eating spicy food again because recently I've discovered that it seems like some things that after I had the gallbladder surgery, I would get like pains when I would have like certain foods like Mexican food and stuff, but recently I have noticed that I don't really get that anymore. So it might have just been that I needed like some time to like readjust again, like some months, like maybe I just did it too early.
We sure did.
Because I had like Mexican food like twice recently, and both times I didn't get any pain from it.
Keep track of your stamina and balance, or your assets might end early.
Oh, it's not that spicy. Guess they really toned it down for their white customer. Yeah. Yep. That's kind of how I felt with a lot of places in New York State. When I would go to places, I would be like, dang, where's the spice, though? I can handle more, I promise. I promise. Luckily, it's not as bad here. I think because of how like this area has a really strong like Spanish community. Like there's a lot of like traditional or authentic like Mexican food around here that's pretty good. What's sambal? Sambal? What's sambal? Sambal?
It's a hot sauce. Sambal.
Oh, interesting. The Netherlands has a cultural history of incredibly bland food. Oh, Indonesian hot sauce. That sounds really good. But yeah, like just to showcase kind of like how I luckily have like a bit of a different palate. Yesterday after the initial stream that I did, I went out to have breakfast at a local coffee shop, a local cafe, and they have like breakfast sandwiches, and my parents and we all got them, and we were like, it's pretty good, but it needs something. And so we literally had them bring hot sauce over. And we put hot sauce on it, and it was so good. It was so good with the hot sauce. At some point in our history, it became fashionable to eat the most boring food possible to signal how pious and stoic you are. Insane. Insane. Yeah. I'm glad that I've kind of developed my palate more, because when I was really young, I couldn't have anything even remotely spicy. But over time, my taste buds developed to where, like, now I love spicy food. And for a little bit there, after I had the gallbladder surgery, I was afraid I wouldn't be able to eat spicy food anymore. But it seems I'm fine. Like, as long as I don't, like, overdo it, it seems I'm good. I can't have spicy food without it making me sick.
I'm Kenny, the solo developer making Prison of Husks. In my
Ooh,
game,
this looks
you're
interesting.
seeking to reunite with your love.
Okay, it's better with the
way,
sambal.
you'll
Think I
assist
prefer their
others
other
to
tofu
hearts
dish,
in
though.
too.
Makes sense.
I wanted combat
This
to
looks
slay
cool.
and order
Prison of
for those who are
Husks.
patient. The world is entirely handcrafted. Every nook is a veil for potential secrets.
This looks cool.
I wanted Prison of Husks to feel melancholic and personal. A place shaped by longing and beauty. It's a world that was once enshrouded in love, and now sits abandoned. The demo is out now on
of
Steam.
Husks.
If you like what you see, then I hope you'll give it a
I'm
try.
putting this on my wish list. This feels possibly Anya coded. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Has the dust settled? If so, I guess you're all alone. Wake up, darling.
Ready for something a little darker? You guys know I am. These next games tap into fear, not always through horror, but through tension, atmosphere, and the unknown. Whether it's the world building or the tone,
I am up for this
each of these will
section.
get
I am
under
up
your
for this
skin in the best
section.
way.
You know, I'm a horror girly.
You really need to pronounce both syllables of that word.
I'm also a horror girly. Oh, I remember seeing the trailer for this. I remember seeing this.
When I was 13, I was convinced I was ugly. I googled how to get plastic surgery and saved pictures of pretty girls I wanted to be. I hated every photo of myself. That's why, 10 years later, I'm making a game for my younger self and using those same ugly photos. Instead of being embarrassed, I'm celebrating my teenage self. If you've struggled with self-worth, this is Lily's World XD. Investigate a young girl's computer from the early 2000s. Play flash games, browse old forums, and customize a cringy blog. Everything seems normal until someone realizes you're not Lily. This is a female-led horror game written by a woman, and I'm not afraid to show the joys and ugly truths of girlhood. Lily is inspired by my younger self, who was bullied for her looks and would have done anything to be beautiful. How far will Lily go? Uncover the mystery yourself.
How was that? Is that good? Is that good, Rolf? Bam, 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 bam. Yee, no problem.
Protect me from the evil within.
But yeah, that previous game kind of reminded me of the Simulacra series, where it's like you discover like an old computer or whatever, or an old phone in the Simulacra series, and then you like look through stuff and there's like some hidden horror going on. Yeah, the audio has been like going back and forth, Rolf. It's like sometimes it's like really loud and sometimes it's like really quiet. Because there was also that, remember the dubstep that was like 200 billion times louder than everything else. Is this probably gonna be like a Phasmophobia type beat? Not Phasmophobia, but what was that game called? Oh, this is a game that's already out. Okay.
Hello, Wonder. I'm Tara, the creator of Proveron. This game was born from the phrase white crow, or maybe black sheep, a coronera. Different countries use different words, but the meaning is the same. Felt different, strange, out of this place. That's the heart of Proveron, a story about Uncle, a white crow who sees what others don't. The devil's crawling inside other minds, twisting them into something cruel and strange. 7 years ago, I sketched anthropomorphic birds and realized this idea could be more. That's when I started creating the game. The main character of the game became Uncle the Crow. His dreams of saving the world from this plague, even so no one accepted him as a person. His only ally, Nesty, a giant cockroach and his best friend. But not everyone agrees. With Ahmed, I saved it. Buffy, the game antagonist, choose a different path. Yeah, he says he's a doctor studying crows to cure them, but is that so? Proveron is my requiem for childhood. Every young
yeah, I really like the art style of this as well, Rolf. I think it looks really
hopes,
cool.
And stubborn questions. Is it worse to bend the world to your will, or to bend yourself to the world's? Maybe the question itself is flawed. I'll leave the rest for you to discover. Thank you for listening, Wanderer. See you in the game.
Coolio. Ooh, what's this? Oh, looks cute. Oh, this looks cool. You're telling me this is the first game with that title? Guess. Probably not. Whoa, there's 3 suns? That's a lot of suns.
What are one of the best things about games? Maybe it's the way they let us go on unforgettable adventures. New lands and thrilling quests, but deep lore awaits in this next group of titles. Starting with a deep dive into the world of Voyagers of Mira.
That's too many suns.
In a world once guided by ancient spirits, Mira is a vast ocean world now thrown into danger. You must sail to distant islands.
Oh, you're right. Death and Theology.
Restore peace to the world. Voyagers of Mira
Might
is
have
a co-op
been
survival
one.
crafting game made by Treehouse Games. We want to create worlds
Yeah.
for friends to get lost in together, and we hope you'll find that here. You can play solo or with up to 10 people as you explore the deep sea, escape giant sharks, and build a thriving spirit sanctuary. There's a little something for everyone here. Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie, and I'm the lead producer at Treehouse Games, working on our debut title, Voyagers of Mira. We are so excited to be at the Women's Led Gaming Show and to share our game with all of you.
Yep,
today.
another survival
At Treehouse,
crafting
we
game.
where players could get lost in the world. Whether
Yeah.
solo or with a group,
Has its own
overcome
vibes.
challenges, accomplish goals, and uncover the mysteries of an ancient world. Voyagers of Mira has a demo live on Steam right now for you to check out. If you love it, we hope you'll give it a wish list. We can't wait to hear what you think.
Hey! We moved in together to make games after college. Our first game, Refresh, is now coming to Nintendo Switch, and with a new content update. So if you want to support our journey, please check it out. Adelante!
Oh, Ralph told me, remember the guy from yesterday that had the make FPS is great again hat and stuff?
What about him?
So Ralph told me earlier, apparently his dad's like a megacorp CEO, so we did this after dropping out of college scrappy underdog story is pure BS. Is what he told me.
Very old place.
Yep, with the baseball bat. Yeah.
Right around the island in all the possible directions. The more they explore, the more they find. In addition
And
to
I said
that,
doesn't surprise me at all.
you can travel there by going to sort of a travel board, so you kind of take the ferry over to this island.
Insane.
It's kind of like taking a day trip over to this.
Yeah, Nepo Dev, exactly. Exactly.
Something that you need to do. Maybe you find some interesting sites or something else that's cool. So the more players spend time exploring stuff, the more hints they find.
Yeah, Equinox is a clever title for a game about horse riding. So true. So true. Works very well. Oh yeah, this game again. I love that this art style is still Like, people are still making games in this kind of art style. I love it. Dancing days.
I didn't come here to be a hero. I came because no one else could. And, well, someone had to. They say the mountain keeps the ones who didn't make it. Pilgrims frozen mid-thought, like ghosts who forgot what they were searching for. Each trial's tied to a zodiac sign. Leo burned. Sagittarius? That one gave me answers I wasn't ready for. They all say the mountain changes you, but maybe it's just trying to show you what you already are. 12 zodiac signs, 12 riddles, and I'm somehow supposed to solve them without losing my mind? Easy. Even if the mountain sees more of me than I want it to, there's no going back now. I don't know what lies ahead, but I know I have to keep climbing. To ascend.
And that's a wrap on this year's Summer Games Fest edition of the Women-Led Games Showcase. We hope that you have found new games to wishlist, to demo, and to fall in love with, just like we have. A huge thanks to all of the brilliant developers featured today, to our sponsors Big Blue Sky, our partners Neon Naroshi and Play Indies, and a shout out as well to our co-broadcasters IGN and GameSpot. And of course our partners at Summer Game Fest, especially Emily Weir and Jeff Keeley for making this possible. Don't forget, you can check out demos and wishlist your favorites right now as part of our official Steam event. We're even collaborating with the Latin American Game Showcase and Southeast Asia Game Showcase on a 9-game bundle with a 30% discount just for you to enjoy.
Oh, snap.
And don't go far. The Summer Game Fest lineup is packed with even more incredible showcases, including the Latin American Game Showcase coming up next. I'm Jambo, and it's been an absolute pleasure hosting this year's celebration of women-led creativity in gaming. Oh, but before you go, we have one more thing.
Next time on Wonder Stars.
Oh, I think I remember seeing a trailer for this one.
In a race to find the Wonder Star map. Use words to fight and unleash custom attacks in this super anime RPG.
Yeah, I love the animation and stuff for this. It looks awesome.
Befriend your rivals to earn pep-ups and get special abilities. Travel the universe on a roller coaster adventure filled with
yeah, very
twists and
Toriyama.
turns.
Yeah.
Will Ringo and Wolf find all the pieces of the Wonder Star map? Tune in to find out.
Yeah, it's very shonen manga-esque. But hey, nice. Oh no. Ah. Yeah, next will be the Latin American Game Showcase. It says that it's at 2, so might be a second. Yeah, because it's still probably going to be like 10 minutes before the Latin American Game Showcase, which will be at 2 Eastern, 1 my time. 1 my time. Yeah, I'm glad that they have like the website for all the different streams and whatnot, because this helps a lot in keeping track of everything that's going on. And always, if you want a game that you've already forgotten the name of or something, the whole list is here on the website. I haven't really put a lot of games on my wish list so far, though. Though I am like a lot more picky in terms of what I put on there, so there's that too.
How big is your wish list in total?
It's like 250 something. I think it's like 258 now. Yeah, it's 258 games, but I only put 2 today so far on that list. But yeah. Cause like now what happens with a lot of these conferences is like I'll see a trailer and the trailer will like get me interested, but then like later on I'll think about it and I'll be like, I don't know, would I really ever play that? Like there was the Dark Souls-esque game that they showed earlier that looked pretty cool. I was like, ooh, that's cool. And then I went to the page and then I was like, but would I ever really play it? Because I don't usually like Dark Souls games.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like one of those things where like maybe I would watch a playthrough of it because it looks really cool, but I don't think I would ever play it because it would probably just make me lose my mind. Made me go, ah! I can't do it. Yeah, they're making a Monument Valley 3, which is awesome. Little Kitty, Big City, we saw that. Haunted Paws, the Samaj and Thomas game. Yeah, I think the one that I thought for a second was going to be a horror game was the one that was, where is it? Yeah, it's the one that's Milano's Odd Job Collection. When I saw the trailer at the start, I was like, Then I remembered. But yeah, there's like a lot of games where I'm like looking at it and I'm like, ooh, that looks so pretty, or that looks so cool. I should put that on my wish list. And I'm like, but would I ever play it? And the answer is probably no. And so then I'm like, I shouldn't put it on my wish list. Never mind. So the only things that I currently have on there from today is the Story of Seasons game, Grand Bazaar, which I partially got because I kind of like the fact that it has like the new mechanic of you running a bazaar and stuff. Like It's actually kind of different than before, which is nice. And then the Let's Build a Dungeon, which to me is like, could be possible via night material. Who knows? I'm the same way about Fallen Tier. Looks very cool, but I know I don't enjoy playing that genre. Yeah, it's like, whoa, that looks really nice, but then I think about me playing it, and I'm like, Because, like, for me, I don't like games that are, like, the focus is how difficult it is, because I get, like... I don't get, like, the serotonin boost from winning in games like that. Like, I know some people, like, when they play games like that, they get a lot of, like, good energy from, like, finally beating a tough boss or something. But I don't get any of that. Like, I just feel frustrated the whole time. And it's not fun. Like, I play something like Dark Souls, and I'm just like, ugh, let me through, please. I just want to get past this. I'm so tired. But yeah. It's just, for me, like, stuff like Dark Souls-esque games just don't really fit into any of the reasons why I get into video games in the first place. Because I love there's like a lot of different things that like draw me to a game. Like, of course, if it's a good multiplayer game, I like it because I like playing with friends. If it has a good story, I like it because I'll be interested in the story. If it has like some unique concepts and stuff, I'll be interested just to like explore it and whatnot. Of course, games with romance or mystery or whatever is always or like if it's important historically, I love looking at video games as history and all that stuff too. And so there's a lot of games that fall under my belt as like games that I'm interested in, and it's just stuff like Dark Souls or any games like I Want to Be the Guy or Soyabon Action or all that. Like, any games where the focus is, like, oh, it's super difficult. Like, I'm like, okay. Okay.
I need to pop out and grab some lunch.
Okie
Bye, Barry.
doke. See you later, Barry. I love ya. Thanks for
See
hanging
you around.
out. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. I should probably refresh the stream, see if it's finally coming back yet or not. Nope. Oh my god. Ah! Why is it so loud? It's still not here. Womp womp. Might appear right on time. Right on schedule. But yeah, my plan is watching the Latin American Game Showcase, the Southeast Asian Showcase, and then Future Game Show. And then I'll probably end with that. And then tomorrow we'll watch the Future Play Direct and then the Xbox Game Showcase. And we're not watching PC Gaming Show because I refuse to watch PC Gaming Show. No way, Jose, am I watching the PC Gaming Show ever again. I can't handle it. I literally, I can't. I can't anymore. Oh.
AI is old news.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Doing another ad for me again. Thanks. Thanks.
Da nossa região.
Eu acredito que tem muito da nossa cultura que tem muito a oferecer para o resto do mundo. E é muito inspirador ver que tem cada vez mais jogos vindo da América Latina.
Mal posso esperar para mostrar para você quem tem trabalhado e também ver os jogos incríveis que estão vindo aqui na Showcase.
Oh, it's this game again. This game I put on my wish list yesterday. It's like, I think it's, yeah, this immediately looks like an Anya game. Yeah, I'm like, this game in particular, super Anya coded. Why is it struggling? Yeah, it's called Neverway, and yeah, I put it on my wish list yesterday immediately after I saw it. Yep, big names working on it. Yeah, it was shown during, I want to say it was Day of the Devs yesterday was when they showcased it, so kind of high up there. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one because it looks like it'll be really cool.
Hola and welcome to the Latin American Game Showcase Summer Game Fest Edition. I'm Steffi Varela, your host for today, directly from El Casco Viejo in Ciudad de Panama. We're here to celebrate one of the most vibrant, creative, and diverse indie game scenes
I don't know why the beeps are
Latin
going, because it normally in the past it would not be going during streams, but now all of a sudden the notifications are still
Interactive, Halbert Studios, and Universidad Panamericana Campus Guadalajara.
How do I change that?
Throughout the show, you'll see a special icon on screen that means there's a playable demo available right now. And yes, there's also a Steam sale live until June 13th, so if something catches your eye, you know where to go.
So, to kick things off, here's a selection of games you can play right now.
In 9 Kings, build your empire, battle rival rulers, and craft wild
Oh, I
synergies
can turn
in a
on streamer
fast-paced
mode.
roguelike Kingdom Builder.
Hey,
Thousands
there we
of
go.
builds, endless replayability.
So now I think it
Can
should
you
stop.
break the game? Race upward through the
Hey.
ruins of Substructure 17 in White Knuckle, a roguelike speed climber with zero room for error. One slip, and it's a long fall
Oh,
into
do I need to move
oblivion.
my webcam again? I'm moving on to the other side because I saw that the demo thing was
Restore
appearing
order
on my
in a
side.
delightful hand-drawn world in Bubumbu. Solve cozy puzzles by returning quirky lost items to their rightful place. It's short, sweet, and heartwarming. Join Axel and Hazel in Code Bunny, a lightning-fast action platformer where movement is combat. Master 2 unique styles to fight back chaos on the planet Lumna.
Kind of Mega Man style a little bit.
Switch between 3 siblings and combine their powers in Greek. Memories of Aesir, a beautiful puzzle platformer, now making its debut on mobile.
Sometimes you're just not sure what you're in the mood for. It's tough to choose just one thing. This next group of games blends genre in ways you wouldn't expect, and somehow it just works.
I saw that bee and I was like, oh god, there's a bee. Yep. Yep, exactly, Rolf. Amazing. Paper Night Rain World. Hey, Seamus, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome. I played the Slay the Spire board game yesterday with some friends. It's a lot of fun. I didn't know there was a board game version of it. That's interesting. But that's cool. Heck yeah, exactly, Seamus, exactly. It's almost the same as the video game, except it's co-op. That's interesting. That is very interesting. It is one of those games that definitely... It shouldn't surprise me that it would work well as a board game. Because it does... It is basically like an online board game in and of itself. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, she did. Pasta did. She came back, like, later in the stream during one of the later, showcases. And was all good. Everything was all good. She was originally gonna be here today, on the stream to watch with the Wholesome Games stuff and all that, but she has some stuff going on, so she said she might be here later.
Get ready to power up in Wonder Stars, a turn-based RPG that plays
like imagine like 3 people playing the same run of Slay the Spire, and you can attack enemies in each other's combat. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, basically, Seamus. Yep, that's exactly it. She's on hangover duty. I love how I didn't even have to specify it for you to know. But yeah, so she might be here later.
Outside of battle, earn honor
yeah, currently it's Fao and I here in the call,
or even end fights peacefully.
Watching all the stuff.
Just make a new friend. Whether you're in it for the combos, the callbacks,
Barry was
or
here
the
a little
character
earlier
arcs,
too.
Wonder Stars is built
and of course,
to
Rolf in the
coming
chat.
back for just one more episode.
Flesh will fade. The strength of steel endures.
Ooh, kind of Darkest Dungeon-esque? Or no? Oh, what is it? What is... Like, what's that? I'm trying to think of... There's like a game this is reminding me of, and I can't remember what it is. Where you're like building something using the cards.
It does have a bit of a Darkest Dungeon vibe to it.
Yeah, like the art style definitely and everything. Yeah, it might be Kingdoms, yeah. But with cards, yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah, Rolf. Rolf now has a new game on the wish list. Let's go. Yeah, I would say probably out of all the games I put on my wish list from this so far, the ones that I'm most excited for is that game Neverway. That looks really cool. Looks like completely up my alley. And the Sonic racing game, to be honest. I really enjoyed the Sonic Team racing, honestly. And also I just love Sonic. Plus, I can play as Joker. I'll play as Joker. And Hatsune Miku. You love to see it. I love how Ichiban just fits right. I know, right? It works so well. It works so well. It's awesome to see. It's like Hatsune Miku, Ichiban, and Joker all in Sonic Racing. Everybody's in Sonic Racing. Shadow with a Joker skin would sell millions. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. You'll love to see it. I've seen this. I've seen this game. I've seen this game before. I can't remember. I think it might have been from a video of Manly Badass Hero playing it. But from what I saw, it looked really cool. Like, honestly, this trailer doesn't really do it justice. Lurks within walls, because I remember when I saw the Manly playing the demo, it looked really cool.
Feel like music, whether it's
yeah. Like as I said, the trailer wasn't really showing exactly what it was like, but yeah, it is like an old school first-person dungeon crawler. Basically, you like wake up in a hospital, and it's like there's this contagion, and you're like trying to escape the hospital after like everything's kind of like falling apart, and there's these weird monsters, and it is like a first-person dungeon crawler, but like there's like some really cool mechanics in it from what I remember, like with how it worked. Like basically you kind of would have to like mutate yourself and stuff too to like help fight monsters, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Honestly was giving a little bit of Baroque vibes. But yeah. It looks pretty cool from the demo that I saw. I feel like the trailer didn't really do a good job showcasing it, to be honest.
Que é uma carta de amor ao Toku Sentai, Mahou Shoujo, e os heróis que marcaram nossa infância.
Amazing. Oh my god. Like a mixture of Magical Girl and Super Sentai. You love to see it. Amazing. Yep. This looks like something I would have loved 10 years ago. Yeah, it does kind of have like the indie games of that era vibe.
Challengers of darkness, with this box that houses the secrets of the stars. Let's battle, roll, attack, do combos, finish with your ultimate power. Monster Box. Will you rise as a true champion? Play online from your computer or phone.
Oh snap. Computer and phone? Insane. Try it now. You have to. You have to get it right now. Go and get it. Right now. We all have to grab it. If you don't get it, you'll lose.
Are you okay?
A computer and a phone in this economy? Exactly. You can only get one. One or the other. Not both.
Isabella has told us all about you. Especially you, little one. You are a very special girl.
Is this a sequel to... Oh my god, what's it called? Oh my god, I know this game. I think this is a sequel to... this other game. This other kind of like... survival horror game. Oh my god. No, not that game, Rolf. It's it literally is kind of like old school Resident Evil type style game. I remember watching, like, I saw a whole playthrough of it. I think from John Wolf. Yeah. And, like, basically the reason that one girl had, like, the eye patch is because at one point in the game you have to, like, stab your eye or something. Oh my god. Yeah, Tormented Souls! That's what it was. Tormented Souls 2. Nice. Nice.
Let's talk about this little yellow console that's turning heads
I
in a
need
big
to head
way.
out.
The Playdate.
Okie doke. See you later, Val.
I will see you later.
Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Recently.
I love ya.
We're especially excited about 3 titles, all developed in Mexico, that are bringing some incredible
Yeah, that's
creativity to the
that's
platform.
kind of cool to have like
First
a console
off, Daria
that's
and
like
Como. This
you crank
physics-based
it.
platformer replaces jumping with swinging. Guide Taria, a determined
Interesting.
girl with a prosthetic leg, through puzzles and challenges as she searches for her sister in a pixel art world full of heart, humor, and resilience. Next
Yeah.
is Dig Dino. Grab your shovel and join a team of
But yeah, I
paleontologists on
love-
the hunt for dino bones, treasure, and ancient secrets. Upgrade your gear to dig deeper,
Crank that
piece together skeletons,
Solia
and
boy
unearth even
Game
more
Boy.
surprises. And finally, Cacha Diablos,
But yeah, that's
a
cool. I like the
fast-paced
idea of
roguelike
it
where
having
your
like a
crank
crank
powers the
as like
hunt.
another
Track
control.
mischievous Diablos,
It's very
dodge
unique.
their attacks,
I like
and
that a
use
lot.
power-ups to capture them all on a mysterious moon far from home.
3 totally different games, all sharing one thing: bold ideas on a bold little console.
That's
Here are more
cool.
incredible games you can check out right now.
Design your own dungeons. Team up in co-op and explore over 4,500 community-made creations in Questmaster, a Zelda-inspired maker with endless possibilities. Meet Culebra, a snake with a heart of gold. In this papercraft adventure, help the souls of Limbo escape their regrets and maybe find your purpose along the way. Build your dream town from the ground up in
But yeah, I kinda
Outlanders,
feel like,
a charming strategy game where
you know,
nature-loving settlers strive
There's
for
kind
a
of
simpler
been like
life.
a
Grow your
we found the
village,
perfect
shape
way
your
to do
destiny,
controllers,
and
so
find
we're gonna
peace
only
in
do
the
it that way
wild.
from now on. And so it's cool to kind of see like somebody make a console that's like, but what if we did
Build
something a little
stronghold
different
of the
with the
mind
controls?
and defend it against waves of inner
I feel like
demons.
that hasn't
This
really been
early access
done
tower
since like
defense roguelike is
the
all
DS
about
time.
mental resilience with a twist.
Oh, I was hoping the crank would actually charge the battery, but it doesn't. Aw, boo. Boo! It should have. It should have. That would have been perfect. It's like you use it to play, but you also can use it to crank it up.
And get ready! The game's new content update drops with the showcase.
But then again, I feel like it would probably take a lot to like bring
Step
back
into
up
the
a battery
eerie
just by
world
cranking it
of
up.
Dreamcore, a psychological
Oh,
horror set in liminal
I think I
spaces.
have this
And
in my
later
wish
today,
list.
Discover its new Playrooms update. If you dare explore what's beyond reality.
Also, $300 seems a lot for a black and white Game Boy. Yeah. I thought that the whole point of the screen being so that was the whole point of the screen being so low tech, that you can power it without electricity. Yeah. Yeah, that does seem a little like,
it only takes a single frame for a game to catch your eye and pull you in. Whether it's hand-drawn animation, pixel art, or something
Yeah, I
in
think
between,
I have Dream
this
Core on my
next
wish
group of
list
games
because I thought it
brings
looked kind of
bold
cool. I do
visual
like the liminal
identities to
space
the
concept, though I
forefront.
do feel like a lot of things don't really do it so well because it kind of became like a almost like a meme to like use the liminal spaces for horror and stuff. And not all the time is it like in a way that I feel like it works best. Like, to me, liminal space horror is scary if it's like specifically because of like the environments and stuff, not because, oh, you gotta avoid the monster, woo. Like, no, the horror to me is the fact that you're stuck in this weird space and you can't get out, really. That's, like, the big part. Ooh, this looks cute. Super cute. Likely mature? What did y'all see that? I've never seen like a rating thing being like likely mature 17 plus. Like, what does that mean? What do you mean by likely? Like, it hasn't been rated yet and you're just saying it'll probably, yeah, probably not officially rated yet. Yeah. But I've never seen that before. I've never seen them actually put like likely. Or maybe it's a local rating system. Maybe. You're right. Maybe they would have a different system, maybe. Interesting. Interessante. The Shadow Syndicate. A lot of 2026 stuff. Yeah, the European one is different from the US one as well, for an example. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. So maybe I've just never seen it before, which is a possibility. Oh, it's one of these types of games. You know what? I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
Sem corda. Eu sou apenas um carrinho parado no espaço. Sem função, sem porquê, nem pra quê, lutando contra forças invisíveis, pressões universais. O tempo é a ilusão dos amantes. E se envolver fica difícil. Porque não tem
I almost tripped over the chair itself. That was pretty embarrassing. Yeah, a Suica game, yeah. One of those. Also, my cat is laying up here in my room, which is like abnormal for him, because Data usually prefers to sleep in his bed downstairs or somewhere else downstairs, but maybe because of the air conditioning not working downstairs, he's preferring to stay up here. Possibly, because I've never seen him doing that. But he's like laying over there now. Maybe it's too hot downstairs for him. Though I think, don't cats normally like the warmer? Maybe it's just too warm. I don't know. He'll tolerate you for the sake of coolness. Exactly. Nah, it's just, I don't know why, but he just, I think it's because since when we brought him to my house, originally we had another cat, Shadow, who considered like my room like her territory, and so even though she's like gone, I think he still oftentimes sees it as like an area he's not supposed to go in. Because if I'm like downstairs, for instance, and I'm like sitting on the couch, he will sit on me and lay on me and hang out and stuff, but like upstairs here, he oftentimes just will like come in to like check on me, and that's it. Toby also seeks out cool spots in the summer, which usually means lying in the doorways annoyingly. Yeah. But yeah, so he's just like, yeah, he's like laying up here next to the staircase. So it must be like too hot for Data downstairs. So he's staying up here where it is cool. Nice and cool. Yeah, apparently somebody should be coming here probably soon to see if they can fix the air conditioning downstairs. We'll see.
We're about halfway through the show, so it's time to
I
thank
love
our presenting
her dress.
sponsors.
It's very cute.
Raw Fury, an ongoing partner and supporter of the Latin American indie scene and publisher of one of the best games of the year, Blueprints. Epopeya Games,
Yeah.
Brazilian developer and publisher with 15 years of experience.
Yeah,
with
Blueprints
titles
is
like
like
and
a
Mulet
game
Najat.
that I do have on my
Playdate,
wish
a
list
charming, tiny
that I
handheld
do want
game
to play at
system
some point because
featuring
it looks like a
mechanical
game that I
crank
would probably
developed by Panic. Now with its
be
second
interested
season
in.
available. Annapurna Interactive, known for championing unique voices in gaming, backing creators with bold, personal visions.
Oh
like
my gosh, I
Storyteller,
can't look
an
at
award-winning
Annapurna
narrative
without
puzzler from
remembering all like the
Argentina.
weird controversies that
Pulsatrick
happened
Studios,
recently.
game development studio based in
Where like
Brazil,
the
known for
entire
pushing the boundaries
studio like
of immersive
left.
horror. Their next title,
And it's like when
Ayla,
stuff like that
blends
happens, you're kind of
near
like,
future tech and psychological terror in a survival experience where reality twists with every step. Halberd Studios.
Yeah, I don't think they
creators of
ever
the
actually like
acclaimed
revealed
9 Years of
exactly
Shadows
what
and the
had
upcoming
happened,
Mariachi
but it's just the
Legends,
fact that
and
that had
Universidad
happened makes me a
Panamericana
little
Campus
like
Guadalajara,
it just
a
makes me
pioneer in
sus,
game
you know?
development
Like I
education,
feel like
shaping the next
that normally
generation of
would never
developers.
happen unless
And a
something
huge
was
shout-out
going
to our
on.
official sponsors,
You know?
Panic, Astrolabe Games, Fellow Traveler,
Because it would mean
and
that
Dungeon
something was going on
Entertainment.
that made
With their
people
support,
feel the need,
2025
like
has been
everybody
our
to
most
leave.
ambitious year yet.
We sponsor several stations
When it,
at the
most
Mixed
people
Spring
would not
on-site
leave their
event
job
during
unless like
GDC, and also hosted
was
our
pretty
very
bad.
first game jam, bringing
But
together
who knows?
over
Maybe they just
900
wanted to leave so they
developers who
could start
created
their
more
own
than
thing, which does
140
also happen.
games in
But
just 9
it is
days.
something I
The
think
results
about.
were a powerful showcase of the region's creativity, with a top 10 that stood out for their originality, polish, and bold ideas. The top 3 teams even earned an all-expenses-paid trip to Sao Paulo to pitch their game in person at Gamescom Latam. And
Oh,
we're
that's
thrilled
cool.
to announce that this year's Game Jam winner didn't just impress the judges. They've partnered with Whitethorn Games, who will help bring the game to launch. And today, we're thrilled to premiere the first official trailer of Colorbound.
Oh snap! I keep checking. Like now that I know that my cat's just laying over there, I'm like checking on him. He's a good boy. He's a good bean. Oh! This looks cool. With some interesting mechanics.
Before we move on, we also wanted to talk about an indie game fund backing 3 of our titles, Outer Sloth.
Our showcase kicked off with Neverway, one of the projects backed by their efforts.
Yeah!
And to no surprise, 2 more titles in today's lineup have also received their support. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for Neverway. Bury me coated. So I still have to play more Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm in the middle of a playthrough with Azure. The 2 of us doing, because I did my whole solo playthrough, and now I'm doing like a playthrough with him where he plays as the Dark Urge, and so I get to experience all the stuff from that. Since I didn't have that, I played as Tav. So get to see all the new content for that. Well, I'm Hatsune Miku. But yeah, we almost got to the end of Act 1, and then it turned out Azure moved us too fast, so I didn't have enough time to build up a relationship with Astarion, which made me very sad. So now we're going back so I can do that. I was literally just wondering what type of gameplay we didn't have a roguelike for, and I was thinking Tetris. Heck yeah. Yeah, honestly, it surprises me that hasn't been a thing. I mean, maybe it is, and we just don't know the game. But yeah. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Desktop Explorer. Oh, this looks like interesting. Desktop Explorer. Yeah, I'm putting that on my wish list. That looks me coded.
And now, back to more games you can play right now.
Despelote is a soccer game about growing up. Explore Quito through the eyes of a child as Ecuador nears the World Cup and see how a ball can connect an entire city.
Yeah, I'm putting that
Trek
to my
across
wish list.
mystical lands in Albatross, a
On
backpacking
wish list.
RPG where the terrain is your true challenge. Follow Isla on a soulful journey to find her brother and maybe herself.
I'll just assume I willed that game into existence just now.
Geometry's
Heck
never
yeah.
been this deadly.
Being that new
Blast your
Volvi
way
machine
through
from that
polygonal
previous
horrors
year
in
of being
Euclid's
able to just
Inferno,
create
a
games
fast-paced 2D shooter
out of thin
where
air.
ancient map becomes pure chaos. From the creators of Pixel Pulps comes Grizzly Man, a
Grizzly
chilling
Man.
slasher set in the Alaskan wilderness. Uncover conspiracies, make tough choices, and try to survive if you can.
Grizzly Man.
Jump between dimensions and dive into battle in Remnants of the Rift. Pause, plan, and strike to the beat in this slick, real-time roguelite packed with retro-futuristic
Honestly,
style.
designing board games kind of feels like that. You can go from an idea to a playable prototype in a day or two. It's awesome. Heck yeah.
There's something
so
comforting
good.
about the classics. Tight controls, pixel
Then you have to
perfect
test and
design,
adjust
and
for a year,
soundtracks
yeah.
that leave rent
It's always
free
the
in your
longer
head.
part.
These games take inspiration from the past, but they're not stuck there. They bring fresh twists, modern polish, and a deep love for the games that came before.
I love this music. Very fun. Lots of... Yeah, this has an awesome soundtrack. A what? Is this a horror game? Oh, yeah. I was like, this is giving me horror game vibes of like, oh, you're playing an old game, but something's up with it. Oh. Oh, snap.
If it isn't my favorite circus performer, the lovely Kiwi.
The bunny graveyard. That monster is too cute to be scared of. Yeah. Hopefully this summer. Believing in the dream for those devs. Oh, so as usual, the furries are eating good. Yep. Yep. I mean, they are the ones that run most of the tech industry. Take them out, the whole thing's gonna collapse. Oh, snap. Gameplay footage not final. Kinda gives Yoshi Island vibes. Very Yoshi Island style. So long as the art is nice, I don't mind it personally. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I mean, I just, for me, it's like, let people do what they want, you know? As long as it's not hurting anybody else. Whatever. That looked fun. Furries have already spent way too long being the designated culture you're allowed to dunk on for free social points. Yeah, no, I 100% agree, because I'm like, I don't think it, like, matters that much. Like, even if, like, I may not, like, fully understand it or anything, but, like, usually it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Because, like, I knew, somebody at university who was like one of the heads of the LGBTQ plus, like, club on campus, who was also a furry, and that person was pretty nice. We actually spent a lot of time talking about random stuff, because, like, we worked on, like, our different clubs, like, worked on stuff together, so we would hang out to talk about those things, and, like, work on different events, like co-events and stuff, and they were pretty cool. And they actually taught me some cool things about, like, technology related stuff, because they also knew a lot about, like, LED lights and, like, how to program that kind of stuff, and it was pretty cool. Yeah. I'll take furries over those gooners who complain about women in games not being sexualized enough any day. Exactly. You're so right. You're so right, Rolf. 100%. 100%. Like, I still keep thinking about how so many people complained after The Witcher 3, or, the new Witcher, like, trailer stuff that was revealed and they were like, oh, she doesn't look that great and stuff, and I was like, I don't know what y'all are complaining about, because to me she looked awesome. I don't know what they were upset about. I was like, y'all are just now getting mad for no reason, like, just to get mad. Like, no matter what, you would have gotten mad. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Just like, do y'all actually like women at all? Because this lady looks hot, and I don't know what your problem is. I mean, even if she didn't, like, it's still not an issue, but she is, and y'all are still saying that, so I don't know if you guys actually like women. You know, guys, it's what really, if you were straight, you wouldn't like women.
Some games stick with you, not because of the action, but because of what they make you feel. Whether they make you cry, get
guys,
scared,
is
or
it
even
gay
laugh
to like women?
These titles are built to connect.
I feel like that's, like, actually how they are. Brains completely rotted from too much highly specific porn. So true! So true! Oh my god.
I call for strength. I find but stone a shepherd lost.
Always
insane.
Danger is often impatient.
Yeah.
Hesitation kills. You hit or you bleed.
Can I just say that because of us talking about all this stuff, I feel like my brain hasn't actually computed what has been on the screen for the past, like, 15 minutes. I was like, oh yeah, I'm watching it, but my brain didn't fully, like, register. Like, oh yeah, we're watching a stream right now. There's video games. There's video games, Anya. Isn't that great? More video games.
We are chosen because purpose demands a vessel.
Yeah, it's probably fine. Oh, oh, it's the trolley problem! Oh no. Oh, it's literally trolley problem, the game! What? like specifically trying to... Hi, Mr. Trolley. My name is Tamiko. I'm so confused. What would you do? The trolley solution game. That's amazing. My favorite post about the trolley problem is someone being like, you just make the cart go on both tracks and kill them all. Have it like do like a slide across the tracks. Heck yeah. Multi-track drifting, yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. That was the post. I love it. Get all of them. Single one escapes. Oh, I remember seeing the trailer for this, I think, last year? I think it was last year. A lot of these conferences start blurring together eventually, especially when some games are there like for several years because they still haven't come out yet, and you're like sitting there like, I feel like I've seen this trailer like 20 times at this point. Not this one in particular, but just the fact that it leads to the sort of like blurring of when exactly things were shown the first or second time, or 20th time, you never know. But I definitely have seen this before. And I think I've seen this one before too. Maybe. Possibly. Damned 2. There was a Damned 1? I don't remember the first one. Oh, it's an asymmetrical multiplayer horror game. It's just like my Dead by Daylight. I feel like it's a bad sign that I don't know what the original game was. And there's a sequel. It would only be courteous at this point for Dead by Daylight to shut down and give others a chance. Yeah. So true. Yeah, I think it's like the only one that's really become like successful, because there's been like multiple others that have come out at around the same time and in the wake of it, and I don't think any of those have reached nearly the level that Dead by Daylight did. I will never understand how people can spend years fixing generators. Yeah, I don't get it either. Like the gameplay is not really for me. The thing is, weirdly enough, like the thing before Dead by Daylight, the Friday the 13th multiplayer game, I thought that one was pretty good, and I'm just sad that it never worked out because of all the copyright stuff, but I thought that one was pretty fun and could have had potential to grow more, but sadly didn't really get that. To me, it has always looked like a game that was an alpha, and then they just kept adding characters instead of actually finishing. Yeah, yep. I mean, I feel like it was originally supposed to just be like an alpha, and that they would develop it more, but then it became popular, and then they didn't really feel a need, I think, to actually like progress it, because they were like, oh, it's already successful, so who cares? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1 was kind of cool, but then the devs bungled it, yeah. Yeah. Sad to say. Yeah, I'm like, what is this? Yeah, I've been like seeing it out of the corner of my eye while we're talking, and I'm like, what the heck? Why? I don't like this. Piss off! Oh my god. Really a pissing context.
It worked. Welcome to Babel.
Oh my god. ASMR?
Will you be able to stop the ashes and save?
Yeah, more importantly, why is this? Fucking hate toilet humor. I'm the same way. I'm not a big toilet humor person.
What the world has forgotten.
Oh, what is this?
The mask protects us from the ashes.
You are here now, and you'll save us. A gift for me?
This looks like... What was that? I just saw that screen. This looks like it might be Anya coded game. Who knows?
Let us strengthen your weapon.
Colonel Hearts? Is that literally what it's called? I would not have expected that to be the title of the game.
And a new model is awoken.
I can see you have new powers. I guess the creator knows his tools.
In this world of ashes, will you still remember me?
Oh my god.
Multiplayer.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Barry. Hi, Barry. I love ya. Just hearing you come back in multiplayer.
Big beef.
Big beef. It's like, oh my god, I'm not alone.
Doesn't realize.
And to our official sponsors, Panic, Dangan Entertainment.
Yeah, as Rolf said, looks kind of neat, but also highly gooner. Yeah. Yeah, like that one shot that had like the bunny guy like covered in lipstick kisses from like the other girl on top of him. I was like, oh, what?
And all of the Summer Game Fest.
But yeah, it says Colonel Hearts is a multiplayer co-op roguelike action RPG about 4 magical girls in their attempt to save a world that's drowning in ashes.
Southeast Asia Games Showcase for a special bundle. 9 games,
Interesting.
30% off. Be sure to stick around for the Southeast Asia Games Showcase coming up next. And if you missed our friends' showcases earlier, their VODs are waiting for you. Oh, and for the scouts and publishers watching, over half of the games showcased today are either self-published or open for publishing opportunities. So if any of these games caught your eye, but you're unsure of how to contact them, reach out. We can help you connect.
My name is Estefi Varela, and it's always a pleasure to host for you.
Oh, okie doke, Rolf. See you later. I love ya. Thanks for hanging out and joining on the journey. But yeah, Rolf, there's gonna be 2 more things after this for today, and then tomorrow I'll also be streaming as well, the final stuff for the Summer Game Fest. But thanks for hanging out, Rolf. I love you very much. I'll see you later. Have a good night.
Good night.
See y'all. Yeah, I think I'll just not get the Colonel Hearts one because it looks a little too. Looks kind of yeah. It looks kind of interesting for a second, and then I was like, I oh well.
Hello, Samuel.
Oh.
My name is Anya.
Huh. Hello, Samuel. My name is Isla. Nice music, though. But yeah, so far, Barry, I think since you've left, I've just put 1 game on my wish list. It was a game called Desktop Explorer, where it's like you explore an old 90s computer and horror stuff happens. Welcome back, Barry.
Thank you.
I think the next one is, let me see what the next one is. Yeah, the Southeast Asian Game Showcase is supposed to be the next one. But probably in a couple minutes then. Yeah, it's that, and then it'll be Future Game Show, and that'll be the end for today. And then tomorrow I'll start with Future of Play at, oh, it's gonna be 10 again. I thought it was gonna be 12. But it's 10 my time. I think they moved it up. It's earlier now. So I'll have to be there at 10 a.m. for that.
Ugh.
Yeah. Future Play at 10, and then Xbox Games will be at, well, it's 11 a.m. your time, Barry, 10 a.m. my time. And then Xbox will be 12 p.m. my time, 1 p.m. your time. And then that'll be the end of it. The end of this year's streams for that. Freedom.
And then we can return to your regularly scheduled
via night programming.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I was so sure that I would start at 12 tomorrow, but nope, it's earlier than that now. I think they said originally later, but nope. Nope, it's gonna be at 10 a.m. Fun, fun, fun. And then on Monday, I'll be able to just sleep in. Because I took off on Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. You're probably going to show me an ad again. Yep. Oh my god. No ads for you. Oh, one of my friends is coming over to visit, like starting from the 18th, so I need like a travel mattress thing for her. So I'm thinking about buying one just from Target. Might do it tonight. I found it last night, but I was holding off on it for a bit. But I might just get it.
This is Pawn Summer. We hope you'll enjoy the adventure together.
Hoping that it'll arrive in time. It should. Oh, there's still this game. Demon School. Apparently, Azure tried playing it, like playing the demo of Demon School, because of how much it looks like Persona stuff, like old school Persona. But he said that something about the gameplay just wasn't hitting, weirdly enough.
Not enough demons, too much school.
Maybe. Interessante. Oh, there's fishing in it now, too. Oh, snap. The problem is the mattress is a little expensive. Even on Target, it's like $150. Oh my god, was that King Osier? I just saw they like went really fast through it, but I'm pretty sure I saw Red Ranger from King Osier. That's awesome.
I thought it was King Oja.
Oja. Yeah. Oh no, the side horror is coming.
Once again, Anya. Both syllables.
That time it was on purpose. Monsters Are Coming is the name of that game.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to the very first Southeast Asian Game Showcase, Summer Game Fest Edition 2025. I'm Michael
Nice. I'm Samantha Lau.
And I'm Marv Johan. Over the course of the showcase, we'll be sharing trailers, updates, and exclusive announcements from over 40 different games that truly represent the best that Southeast Asian game developers have to offer.
Whether you're a fan of speedy platformers, in-depth simulations, or dating sims about romancing houses, there's definitely a game on our show just for
Oh
you.
my god.
Today's showcase
I know
features games
exactly
from
what game
Malaysia,
they're talking
Indonesia,
about.
the
The date
Philippines,
everything.
Singapore,
I have that on my
Thailand,
wish
Vietnam,
list.
as well as games from all over the world by Southeast Asian diaspora.
And before we kick things off, we also want to thank our sponsors, Critical Reflex, Gamescom Asia and Thailand Game Show, Monsternauts, PM Studios, Raw Fury, Toge Productions, Xbox, and Usebread Games for their thoughtful and generous support of our showcase.
We're so proud to represent our people, the talent, the dedication, and the vibrance of their game development scene. So let's get things started and kick off with our first announcement.
Coral Island's multiplayer and romance update offers all new and exciting ways to play on your own or with friends. Here's a look at what you can expect in version 1.2. Multiplayer gameplay is now officially available for up to 4 total players with cross-play features. You can now even marry and have children with another player. Plus, the Islanders will be dressing to impress at the annual Spooky Festival, with all children and romanceable characters now sporting unique costumes. And if you've ever wished to grow closer with your romantic interest, you're in luck, because all new hangout events are now available for the cast of dateable candidates. with special events unlocking once you're in a relationship, and even more to look forward to post-marriage. Packed with new features to uncover and moments to be shared, there's so much to explore in the latest update for Coral Island.
I remember seeing the trailers for that one. Coffee Talk Tokyo. Oh yeah, they showed this one earlier. Bless you too, Barry's mom. Was I right?
It's ongoing.
No, I see. Oh my god. This looks like it would give me a headache. A free update is available now.
In this city, creatures named Mintabi and their trainers live in harmony.
Oh
But
my
there
god,
are also
it's
selfish bad
it's
guys
just
who wanna
like-
tear that bond apart.
just
Every
like
run
Pokemon.
starts by selecting a trainer and a starting Mintabi. In battle, you're going to command both your trainer and Mintabi to dodge attacks and position yourself for maximum
Oh,
damage.
that's cool.
Each
Having like
Mintabi
the trainer
has
as
its
part of
own
the battle
deck.
too.
Ruffin's
Interesting.
deck loves to deal bleed damage, while Tonki's deck is going to power himself up every time that he moves. Combine these with your trainer's ability to move creatures across the battlefield to do lethal damage. And those are just 2 of more than 60 Mintabi in the game.
That's cool.
After a battle, you might even have the chance to befriend a new Mintabi with new abilities. What kind of bond will you and your Mintabi form? And what potential will you unlock when you evolve them? You can find out for yourself in the demo for Mintabi, available now. Make sure to join the Mintabi Discord.
Neato. That's cool that the trainer is like a part of the battle as well. That space cat is cute.
again. Time to turn over a new leaf. There's so much to learn, see, and experience. This is my life. The way I choose to express myself. My own urban jungle.
As the most professional and serious video game studio in Southeast Asia, we decided to make a game about the soulless corporate grind of making video games. We have spent more than 3 years building a highly detailed simulation of our lives, from creating RPG quests and level designs to doing big shot video game business deals like being part of the SEA Games Showcase.
Living or Dead is purely... Oh yeah, this game! Yeah, that I put on my wishlist earlier.
You want originality or success? This game's got everything. Crafting, building, cooking, breeding, farming, monster catching, and guns.
A silent killer is stalking the streets of New York, and they might not be human. Interview key characters. Investigate the evidence. Find the truth.
Uh-oh. Come back, stream. Come back! What happened? There we go. Oof, oof, oof. Scary. 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 Died there for a second. Oh my gosh! It's Samaj! Oh no, he died!